How's going on, everybody? It's me, the one that loves cartoons, and in today's video, well, I'm gonna be talking about a cartoon. Well, it's a video game related to a cartoon. So, Ninjago has 15 seasons, 3 specials, and a theatrical movie. That isn't canon to the show. You heard me right. The Lego Ninjago movie isn't canon to the show. But you know what is canon? It's Lego Ninjago Shadow of Ronin. So a lot of Ninjago fans consider Shadow of Ronin to not be canon. Even the Hegman brothers, the writers of the show, also stated that the game is not canon. But I'm here to prove that the game is actually canon. So yeah, let's begin. Proof number 1. The game released between Season 4 and Season 5. So I very much believe that Shadow of Ronin takes place between Season 4 and Season 5, since in the game they do reference the previous Ninjago installments that came before. So yeah, Shadow of Ronin very much takes place between Season 4 and Season 5. Proof number 2. In this game, we get to see the ninjas meet Ronin for the very first time, because in Season 5 they already knew Ronin, and in the actual show we never had an episode where we get to see the ninjas meet Ronin for the very first time. That's because they met him for the very first time in Shadow of Ronin. So yeah, proof number 3. When the ninjas encountered Ronin in episode 47, Kai said that last time they fought Ronin, they were inside a mouth of... and then he stopped. He stopped talking. And I'm pretty sure Kai was gonna say that Ronin left the other ninjas inside a mouth of a giant skull. He was very much referring to the final level of Shadow of Ronin, since it took place inside the mouth of a giant skull. It was a cave shaped like a skull. So yeah, Ronin basically escaped at the end of the level. So, proof number 4. The references. Again, this game referenced a lot of stuff from the pilot to Season 4. They mentioned Master Chen, they mentioned the love triangle between Nia, Jay, and Cole. And Jay and Nia weren't even dating in Shadow of Ronin, and that's because they broke up in Season 3. I mean, when the ninjas were trying to unlock their memories, since their memories were taken away by Ronin, so we were following the ninjas trying to remember, like they were mentioning previous installments, such as, again, Chen's Island, Nindroids. We get to see them go to Ed and Edna. Again, they mentioned the love triangle. We get to see Zane's statue that was built after he died at the end of Season 3. So yeah, proof number 5. In this game, we learned that Ronin was the one who took Zane to Chen's Island. Like, they gave us an information that wasn't even in the show. We learned that Ronin was the one who took Zane to Chen's Island in the actual game. So yeah, how can you say that this game isn't canon? Like, I very much believe it's canon. Like, they gave us some new informations. So yeah, proof number 6. Lloyd isn't present during the majority of the game. He very much showed up later on in the game. So Lloyd wasn't with the other ninjas, and when Jay asked Master Wu where's Lloyd, he told him that we all know why Lloyd isn't here. And I believe that Lloyd wasn't with the other ninjas during the majority of the game because he wanted some space, because he lost his father. Because like I said, Shadow of Ronin very much takes place after Season 4 and before Season 5. And we all know what happened to Garmadon at the end of Season 4. He was very much sent to the Curse Realm so he can save Ninjago from Chen and the rest of the Anaconda Eyes by sending them to the Curse Realm. So since Shadow of Ronin takes place after Season 4 and before Season 5, Lloyd was very much dealing with the fact that he lost his father. He was grieving over losing his father. That's why he needed some space. Again, they didn't say it out loud in the actual game that Lloyd wasn't with the other ninjas because he was grieving over losing his father. They didn't say it. But that's what I believe why Lloyd wasn't with the other ninjas. He needed some space so he can clear his mind and process what just happened to his father. These are all the proofs that I just mentioned. So now let's talk about why most Ninjago fans believe that Shadow of Ronin isn't canon. So first of all, Shadow of Ronin is a game. So to a lot of Ninjago fans, it's not canon to them, because it's a video game. It's not part of the TV show. It's not like it aired as a season. So, my argument to this, just because it's a video game, doesn't mean it's not canon. Like, sure, you can view it as a side story, but it's still canon. I mean, you have the Dark Island trilogy. It's a comic book that takes place between Season 6 and Day of the Departed. You don't have to read it to understand the later seasons, but it's still canon nonetheless. So just because Shadow of Ronin is a video game doesn't mean it's not canon. It very much takes place between Season 4 and Season 5, so yeah. And also, fans believe that Shadow of Ronin isn't canon because of the ninja suits, because they started the game by wearing the original suits from the pilot, and when they got the obsidian weapons, they unlocked their Zukin suits. So, to Ninjago fans, this is confusing, because the ninjas already had the Zukin suits in Season 4. So why in Shadow of Ronin, they started the game by wearing their original suits from the pilots, and then they unlocked their Zukin suits later on in the game? And my argument to this is that, yes, it's confusing, but you need to remember, despite being canon, it is first and foremost a video game. So not everything has to make sense. It still goes by the rules of a video game, which is unlocking suits later on the game. I mean, when the game started, they were wearing their original suits. You need to remember, Zane was still in his titanium suit. It's not like they had Zane wearing his original suit with his human face. No, he is the only ninja to not change suits, because he became the titanium ninja in Season 4. So they were very much consistent when it came to Zane. Another argument is that Nia in Season 5 didn't recognize Ronin. Like in Season 5, she heard about Ronin for like the very first time in episode 46, but the four main ninjas already knew Ronin. So why did Nia not know Ronin? Because in Shadow of Ronin, Nia was there during the events of the game, so she must have known Ronin. So why in Season 5 she didn't recognize him? And my argument to that is, it's continuity error. I mean, think about it. How many continuity errors did we have in Ninjago? The ninjas changed their suits in some scenes, like in Season 2, Kai was wearing his ZX suit, but then he changed into his original suit from the pilot. Lloyd was wearing his elemental kimono suit in Season 2, but then he changed into his ZX suit with no explanation. It's very much a continuity error. I mean, Jay used wind in Season 1, Episode 10. That's continuity error. We all know that Jay is a master of lightning, so why did he use wind in Episode 10 of Season 1? Well, just like I said, continuity error. And this doesn't just applies to Ninjago. A lot of cartoons have continuity error. So yeah, Nia not recognizing Ronin in Season 5 doesn't mean that the game isn't canon. It's just a continuity error, since Nia met Ronin for the very first time in Shadow of Ronin. So, these are my proofs and arguments on why Shadow of Ronin is canon. Because I very much believe that Shadow of Ronin is canon. It very much takes place between Season 4 and Season 5. So, what do you think? Do you think that Shadow of Ronin is canon? Or do you agree with most fans and the Hegman brothers that the game isn't canon? I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments. So I'm done. So if you guys like this video, then give it a like, and if you're not subscribed, then subscribe. It means a lot to me. And turn on the notifications so you'll be the first one to know when I upload a video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the one that loved this cartoon, and you're the one that love it too.